Hi, you guys. I'm Nicole, CEO and founder of Exquisite PR Firm, and I am the host of Exquisite Conversation. We have an amazing person here tonight. We got Drea Nicole here, you guys in the building, and we're going to let her introduce herself. You guys know how we usually do it. We're changing some things up, trying to get some things solidified here. So I'm going to keep it real simple. We got King Jacob in the building, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, King Jacob in the building. Welcome to Exquisite Conversations. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a blessed one. We're going to get this thing rolling. And we do have,
Miss Drea Nicole, R&B soul singer from Brooklyn, New York, um, entrepreneur, actress, a little bit of everything. I guess we'll get into all of that.
Yes. Yes, you guys, we have Andrea in the building. I am excited to meet her. I have been watching you for a little while now, and just your style, her swag, you guys, is just off the chain. The way she dresses, if you guys haven't heard her blow a note, she can blow a note. And one second.
so how long have you been in this music realm?
Well, I've been doing music for a while now, but I would say seriously doing it since like 2014.
Okay, cool. Back to you, Nicole.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
And you're a photographer?
Huh?
Are you a photographer? They say you have cutting edge. You're a photographer.
No, I'm not a photographer.
Okay, well they got this here, Drea Nicole, photographer. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought she was an
There
act.
is a Drea Nicole photographer out there. There is a photographer named Drea Nicole out there.
Yeah,
I
this
think she's
well,
in
wherever you
Atlanta.
are, I am sorry because I got you guys mixed up, but that's what it has here. Um, wow, wow. So we don't even want this then. This isn't even necessary. Talk about it, honey. So you guys started at a young age. When did you start singing?
I started singing at like around, I would say age 11, because I was writing first, and I started writing around age 8.
Wow. So 8 years old, you started writing.
Mhm.
You started in the church. You know, most of us started in the church.
Yeah, yeah, the whole church story. I started writing. I was always the kid with the notebook, walking around with a notebook, had a diary. Um, So it went from poems to being song lyrics. And I would just remix the songs off the radio and remix them to say what I wanted them to say. And then I go to school and teach it to my friends.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't until I was like about 11 years old and in church, my mom made me join the choir. And um, they gave me and two other girls a solo. They like split up the solo between me and two other girls. And on Sunday, in front of the congregation, they wouldn't pass me the mic for my solo.
Right.
So I got mad and just started singing off the top of my lungs, and the congregation started falling out, crying, talking about the anointing. They didn't know I was just mad. I was just mad because they was trying to not let me do my part.
Right, right. That is hilarious. That
So
is hilarious.
once I saw that reaction, I was like, okay, maybe I have something,
Mm,
maybe I got something going on. So then I joined the gospel choir in my high school, singing around the neighborhood with my friends in different, girl groups,
right.
around the neighborhood or whatever. And then I had got with a cover band called LIG. And we used to go around doing barbecues, block parties, birthday parties, any celebration that you was having, you could have booked us for. And that was very fun and super dope. I got to sing all my favorite songs all the time. The band was
Mhm.
awesome. They would learn them like, and yeah, and I did that for a few years, and then I decided to go solo.
Right, right, right. So,
after after being. Mhm,
so for the transition, the tra-
mhm.
the transition that you guys went from being a group to being solo, were you always like really into just a solo thing? Like, was your comfortable spot, or did you like it,
No,
better with?
my comfortable spot would be to have people with me all the time on stage, you know.
Mhm.
Um, but it don't work out that way all the time.
Right, right. So I'm thinking to myself, and everything just really hit me. Lily, everyone, thank you. I appreciate it. Everything just hit me right now. What's going on? Do you guys is the background okay here, or is it? Do you guys hear everything that I hear? You guys don't hear? Okay, I hear kids. So that's all. Just you guys don't hear the kids.
I don't.
Okay, perfect. Because I don't want to have to get up. Because I thought I was going to get up for a second, like I thought I said. So we go from singing in the church. When did you do your first hit?
Um, I think the first song that I ever really released out into the world um was my song Disclaimer off my musical therapy album, and that was released in June of 2018. The
Okay.
whole album was released then, but the lead single was Disclaimer, and I have a music video for it and everything. And that was the first time I ever really released music to the world. I just went around singing everywhere, but I never like released music to the world until then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what did it feel like? Did you hear stuff on the radio?
Uh, you know, the one time Disclaimer was played on the radio. I was in Florida on a tour and it played in New York, and only my family heard it. I missed the whole event.
They went crazy, didn't they? You on the
They went
radio?
crazy. They was calling me, and I was like, I'm in Florida. I can't pick up this station. I can't
Right,
get it.
right, right.
But
I
the first time I heard my song played publicly, and to see people's reaction to it from a DJ playing it in a club, and to see people's reaction to it was super dope.
That's what's up. That's what. I really, really, I wish I was there just to see the vibe. I can feel your vibe. You got a real, real strong energy, and yeah, I'm really enthusiastic. I'm glad you're here. I want to also bring you back afterwards with your net when you drop your next single, King Jacob.
Yeah. So, upon you growing up in church and singing on the choir, then going to the school choir, um, how was it when you guys formed your first girls group, and were you in charge of that? And how did that go for you, as far as placing the soprano, placing the alto, placing the tenor, or is the second soprano, first alto? Because I'm familiar with music. I grew up in the church too, so I'm
Right.
yeah. So how was that learning? Because everybody may not know how to hit the octaves and the runs and the riffs and understand when the bridges are breaking down, and sometimes they have to be coached. So how was that for you guys putting that group together?
Actually, it was pretty cool because me and the other girl, we both grew up in the church in church choir. So, we knew the basics or whatever. And I was soprano, she was alto, and the other girl was a tenor. It was kind of like a no-brainer because that's where I know our voices gravitated to naturally. So, and it just came together, and we would just like pick songs that highlighted that. And this song, you know, um, brought out Rosetta's voice more than Boom. She had the lead. This song brought out Ebony's voice more than Boom. She had the lead. It brought out my voice more than Boom. I had the lead. It really wasn't no major issue when it came to that. Everybody kind of had their place and knew their place and was cool with their place. And we tried to split things amongst each other evenly. So it wasn't like, oh, this is my group and their backup or anything like that. We try to keep it even. and equal.
Right. So everybody had their part where they can lead, and everybody
Right,
had understood the harmony as needed when they had to play the background as well.
right, right.
Okay.
And since one of the girls was like a rapper, and we used to do a lot of TLC cover songs, because then everybody gets a chance. I was Chili, and then the other girl was T-Boz, and then the other girl was a rapper. So it's like we got to all play a part when we did TLC covers.
Right. And so when you guys started doing covers, how long was that set?
Um, it depended on the show. It'll be like two songs sometimes. We had up until like a 25-minute set.
Oh, okay. And so
Mhm.
what
We were still
what type of
teenagers doing barbecues and talent shows and stuff.
right. So with the covers, was the covers a wide range of covers, or was it a certain selection of covers, or like because some people cover anything from a Motown to Aretha to Mary J to Jill Scott. So what was that wide range of covers, and what is your favorite cover that you have done?
um, well, when I was with them, we did a lot of 90s R&B girl groups
Okay,
when I was with them.
okay,
Um, as far as me by myself, I have two cover songs that I love to do. I love to
mm,
do Vivian Green, Emotional Roller Coaster,
okay.
and Shaka Khan / Mary J. Blige, Sweet Thing.
Hold up, man. Like I'm gonna say this right here. Yeah, listen. You
I
don't hear
want to
too
hear
many. You don't hear too many singers talk about Vivian Green. Listen. If you can cover Vivian, yeah, okay. Like she
She's
is one of the
dope.
most underrated
She
singers out there.
absolutely,
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
and then you talking about that greatness with Shaka Khan. Listen, man. Listen. Shaka, boy, listen. Hey, if
yeah,
you can
Shaka
cover Shaka, you're doing something. Yeah, for real.
yes, absolutely. Shaka Khan. That Shaka Khan was my like just idol. Just when she came out with that Shaka Khan. Oh, honey, I used to just be in the back seat going crazy,
Yeah,
going
so,
crazy. Yes, she was always doing something. You have covered a lot of stuff though, honey. Just even outside of your vocals, like you've been on Bounce TV, Soul Train Music Awards, BET, Her, We TV, Bravo, like VH1, numerous TV shows and films. I mean, like you just been doing your thing. Like you just been all over the place. Just I mean, is it just natural or are you surprised? Because you don't even seem surprised. You just seem like okay, like you just do this. Like, are you even just amazed at where you're going in life, or where you ain't even going? You there?
Well, I think what it is like when you're in it, I guess you don't really see it. It's not until people start reading things off and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. Like you gotta hear how it sounds. I just go through my day just doing stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
just
your
go through
regular
my
life. It's
yeah,
just
these different opportunities come up and I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. Let's try it. I feel like nothing beats a failure but a try. So let's try it, you know?
right.
And I I just go and do it. It's not until people start reading things off and I'll be like, wow, I sound impressive.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, okay, so there was another one. So I had to stop for a second, and I apologize for that. Um, I'm not for sure. I don't make this up. Like I don't, we have production teams in the background and do things, and you said that wasn't you, so I had to go find you. Because if that wasn't your information, but this your picture, nuh-uh. So I had to find you and just still, just rebel lifestyle, rebel kids. Like you a mentor, you support the community, like you do a whole lot of stuff. So like I'm kind of happy that I got you on here. I'm like, okay, I'm glad it's her. I'm glad it's the right person. So I do apologize for that. But just your resume is amazing, and I don't know what to say. Have you done fashion shows?
No, not really. Like I've done in the past like small fashion shows, but I haven't done many major fashion shows. Um I lean more towards like doing concerts and stuff. Like when it comes to the acting or the modeling or things like that, that's stuff that's like sprinkled in
Mm.
here and there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the singing is what I do the most of.
That's your thing. I would like to hear something. I want to hear a little bit of that Vivian Green. Like I just want to hear a little bit. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. Okay. Last night I cried, tossed and turned, woke up with dry eyes. My mind was racing, feet were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I have gotten into. Ran my 3 miles, cleared my mind. It always helps me out. It's my therapy when I'm losing it, which is usually. eh, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I can't get on emotional roller coaster. Nothing healthy, never good for me. Oh, but I can't get on.
Okay, you guys give her a round of applause for real, because you sound like a dude. And that was acapella, for real, for real. You got a you got a Facebook user up here. We have no name. You guys, I don't know who you are, but feel free. You can chat with her, talk to her, come hang out with her. If you have any questions, they said you was acapella. Yes, you are a walking fashion statement. Absolutely, absolutely. I definitely agree. Beautiful voice. Beautiful
Thank
voice. I would
you.
like you to definitely plug me in wherever you do your next show. I'm willing to come out, fly out. I do love to support the teams. I'm all
Oh,
in it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can go back, Jacob.
Okay, so are you still in NYC or no?
no, I'm in NYC right now, but I actually moved to Georgia.
Atlanta?
I just moved to Georgia in April. Yeah, the end of April.
Okay. So
Mhm.
how's the R&B soul scene been for you down in Atlanta?
It's been really cool. The reception has been great, but I know the songs I'm singing, these people have not heard it at all. But by the time the end of my set, they are singing along with me on the choruses and everything. It is
Hmm.
so cool, and everybody is really supportive so far that I've met.
Okay. Great. So what I can tell you about Atlanta, they're looking for the next big R&B artist. Because they really ain't had nobody that's huge since Usher and since Jagged Edge. So they really looking for that next R&B thing. And the last one that made a hit record as far as female was Monica. So they looking for that new blood. So you
Well, we're
definitely
gonna throw out the atmosphere. I'm here, Atlanta. I'm here.
right. So as far as how you orchestrate your music when you're in the studio? Are you a fluent writer? When I say fluent, I mean, do you hear the sounds in your head and you just write it? Or you are unorthodox writer? You write in bits and pieces.
I would say usually by the time I get to the studio, I already picked the track that moves me. Once the track moves me, writing is easy. A lot of times I will hear the music, it'll evoke an emotion, it'll evoke a feeling, and I just run with it. So it really just depends. Because one time I remember it was actually for my single Disclaimer. I didn't want to write I didn't want to write a fast party type song. I was in my bag. I had a really bad breakup and I just wanted to be mad. So, but the team that I was with at the time, they was like, no, you're writing too many slow songs. You know, every other song is a man hating song. Like, you need to do something upbeat, light, and fun. And I was like, but I don't feel upbeat, light, and fun. And it actually took me like 2 weeks to get that song together because I really was not in that mode. Like I really was in that mode, and it took me like 2 weeks to get that song together. But the track that I really wanted, I wrote that in 20 minutes on the bus.
It sounded like you was on for Erykah Badu. I'm getting tired of your shit.
Yes, that's the mode I was in. So they give me this light, upbeat track. I was like, I can't hate on this track. It's not giving that emotion.
Right. I can dig it, man. You know.
Everybody loves that song.
Right, you was definitely on some Sunshine Anderson type stuff. I heard it all before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah, but the songs that you don't like, everybody else loves.
Exactly, and people love that song, and I'll be like, it had to grow on me because even after I wrote it, I didn't like it. I was just trying to please whoever. It's like, look, I did it here.
Yeah, like because I heard Cisco do an interview and he said the thong song was actually a joke. You know, it was actually just a joke, and the manager took it to the producer, and the producer secretly put it out to a radio station, and the rest is history. Like Cisco, you know, they put the song out at first.
Wow.
And that song sold over like 30 million copies.
But that's like Tyrone. Tyrone was a jam session freestyle that they was doing, that Erykah Badu was doing with her band, and they actually put it together that night when she did it on stage. That's why the stage version was the only version for so long.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's one of her most memorable songs. Like everybody know about Tyrone. Like everybody know she got tired of his shit. He ain't never about her nothing.
Everybody know that. Everybody know that.
You know what she said. You got to bring Tim, Ted, Paul, and Tyrone.
Yeah, right.
Come get all your shit. Yeah, that's what she said.
I said, man, he bringing Tim, Paul, Ted, and Tyrone.
Yeah, they, he might have to, move a dresser or something.
I don't know, man. But she said, man, try to hang with stars, try to hang in bars. You listen, man. She went in. She really went in, man.
If he didn't know, he knew that night.
I'm trying to tell you, if ain't nobody know who Tyrone was, after she got through telling her story, everybody on the globe knew who he was.
Everybody was sitting in the living room looking at him like, damn, you ain't paid for nothing.
Ty's like that, Ty, did she just tell the world who you was, bro? Like, man.
Yeah, he said that like with authority too in front of the mic when she did it.
She said you better call him, but you can't use her phone. Boy, that's horrible.
Right.
Because that's how it always be.
It's one of the hardest things of a song.
It is.
It's a tough ending.
Yes.
Yeah, cause I can tell you, I probably didn't listen. It's two songs that I've listened to a lot because I thought they was hilarious. It's Tyrone and Beyonce to the left, to the left. Man, listen, I said, boy, these heifers right here, man.
Oh, well, then you were like my latest single that's dropping on Friday.
What
Oh
is
my, oh my. Then tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Yes, what is it, girl? Because I'm trying to mimic it. To the left, to the left. That was the last thing I was telling. What's your what is it?
I could cuss on here.
Yeah, do what you like.
Okay.
You can cuss 4 or 5 times if you want to. Go ahead.
Because the title of the song is "Motherfucker, I'm Out."
Listen, man.
Come on.
You know what? You know what? I just want to ask you: are you the long lost niece of Bernie Mac? You know, like, cause you know that's his favorite word. Like, listen.
It is. Yeah.
R.I.P. to him, man. Late great.
I was going through something. I was highly upset, and
Yeah,
so I
me
wrote
too.
a song.
She said, MF or I'm out. Okay, then. So tell us about MF or I'm out.
Well, you know, I had a nasty breakup last year, and then shortly after, less than a week after the breakup, I was going to do a tour in Texas, and every mode of transportation on this tour messed up. Like everything that we had planned messed up. And I was out there with my son, and I was just over it because I was already angry about what happened to me with the dude. And then for everything to be, I was looking forward to this trip to get my mind off of what happened, and then everything just went wrong, and I was just at the highest point of festivity. Like I just couldn't. I was just so angry, and I was like, I gotta get this anger off of me. So our flight got delayed in Miami for 12 hours. Coming home, we got delayed for 12 hours because of a tropical storm. Had to find a hotel to stay in or whatever. So on the flight home after that, I pulled out my pen. I pulled out my paper. I had this track in my phone that was emailed to me like 2 years ago. And I just started writing. And by the time I got off the flight, I had Motherfucker, I'm Out.
Okay.
I had to get the anger off of me somehow because somebody wasn't going to make it. I was this close to one more person pissing me off.
Murder was going to be the case, okay?
Okay. So tell me about, you know, how they say in music. Tell me about the flow of the song, and tell me about, you know, how you can enlighten, you know, somebody like, hey man, y'all need to stop pissing black women off because this is what you would get. Can we hear that song as well?
I mean, the mode of the song, the flow of the song is pretty much, you know, I see it as my evolved self talking to my old self. Okay. You know, I grew up in the projects in Brooklyn. You know, fights always happen and stuff like that, and I've grown from that. You know what I mean? Like I'm an adult now. I can't go around fighting about everything and this, that, and the other. So, but that person kind of was bringing me back to that being that old person. So in the song, I feel like it's kind of like my evolved self talking to my new self, and we're like explaining the talking to my old self, and we're explaining the situation from each perspective. So like one of the lines is, I tried to deal in a nice way with love and compromise, we would be okay. And then my other side is like, hold up, but what the fuck did you say? I know you're not coming at me that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's testing my gangster. I'm trying to be nice, but he's testing my gangster, and now the other person is starting to come out.
I sound like you, my friend.
So I hear you say you're from Brooklyn. So are we talking about Best Style, Crown Heights. What part of Brooklyn we talking about?
Oh, I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn,
Okay,
and
okay.
nobody would say it's like the hard part of Brooklyn, but it was hard enough.
Right,
I
right,
had
right,
to
right.
deal with,
Right.
I had to deal with not just like the regular neighborhood stuff, but we also had to deal with racism out there because we was like dead smack in the middle of all the white folks.
Right,
So
right, right.
yeah,
I'm definitely familiar with the Brooklyn area. Definitely familiar.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, no strand houses.
Okay. My most of my family up there grew up in the Red Hook projects. So
Oh yeah, that's not too far. Yep.
yeah, yeah. So, but back to this song, man. This song, is this going to be a summertime female anthem? Like it kind of sound like it.
Maybe
It
it's
kind
gonna
of
be an
sound
all the time.
like like you know. I can hear bros coming in the house like, "What you listening to?
Man,
Do you want to
But
hear? Do you want to hear? Because it's called
you know what
motherfucker.
I
You keep
realized?
on, I'm gonna be out. Like I can hear that. I can hear women getting smart as hell because this song is on and it's really reckless. It's really reckless. I can
Yeah,
hear
it
that,
might
man.
happen. It might happen. It might.
I can hear
Yeah,
somebody be like, "Hey, man, can you really come and get your sister, man? Because she really talking reckless, and bro, I can't really take it. Can you come and get her, man? What you do to her?
or that moment when his friends walk in and he just say, "Don't say nothing to her, please.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on in
that
the
part,
back, go on in
that
the
part,
basement, bro.
that
Don't
bro,
say
hey, bro."
nothing."
Don't speak to her. Don't ask her how her day was. Don't ask her nothing. Not nada.
And you know that look we give
Mhm.
them. They need to be putting something in
Mhm.
the kitty jar because
Yeah.
they got the lights on too long.
So, man. But that look says go and shoot some pool or go grab you a beer. Just let her be at the house by her damn self.
We
That
don't
look
be.
says.
You probably be in the car right behind you. Oh,
That,
wait.
see now. That's a little strenuous right there. That's a little kind of on the little. No, That's yeah.
Isn't
That's
that video on
I'm like,
Instagram?
yeah, I definitely get it. They don't understand
that.
those buttons that they push.
That's something
Especially
different though.
boys.
Like if I leave and you follow behind me, okay, we we we
That means we
we are
want you to stay and take
we
the grass.
we are
That's
definitely going to need to get you some help
just stay and take
because
it.
I'm
I just
trying to avoid the situation. I don't want to be a part of the situation. Like,
they always want to avoid the situation once they be done caused it. You know what I mean? Then it's
well,
time to
well,
run. They
well,
don't ever
well
want to stay.
like I feel like people need to calm down, man, because ain't nobody listening to nobody that's fiery. Like if you on 27, like who's listening? Nobody. Ain't
Unless you
nobody
love
listening.
and can talk like this with some real good
Yeah,
words.
yeah. And the ones that talk like that, you better believe that they got 3, 4 clips in the closet.
That's it.
And so you better get your ass out of there. You better get your ass out of there.
Girl, I'm glad that you are here. I know that do you have you have a YouTube station, right? You have a YouTube show on YouTube?
A show on YouTube? No, I have a
Hmm.
YouTube channel. You can see all my music
Yes.
videos, live
Hmm.
performances, things like that. Yeah, Drea Nicole NYC. Everything is Drea Nicole NYC.
Yes.
Okay then.
That's what I just said, you guys, and we're gonna keep this all the way real. We're keeping this all the way real. Exquisite Conversation is that platform that we have no filter but a filter. And we also keep things all the way real. So I was really rushing here because I wanted to see you. I've been banking on this. And again, I thank you, Lily. And that's when I said that. That's when I said that, that was my cue for you to say it dawned on me. I remember now. Thank you, Lily. Because I said, okay. And everything came back to me. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. And I thank you so much because you guys, she is an A-lister. And I can say that to have the A-lister on, I will consider her an A-lister, and to have her on the show is definitely definitely a power hit, and I appreciate that. And that did come from someone that I know named Lily Mae. You guys all go to Lily Mae's page, like her, love her,
Yes,
show her
collective.
some love. Yes, definitely. Sister's the best. And you guys also go to Drea Nicole NY, like she said, like her YouTube. You guys follow her. Um, take her
YouTube,
to
Instagram,
that
even my website is
YouTube.
DreaNicoleNYC.com. Everything
Yep,
is
there
Drea
y'all go.
straight across
There
the
y'all
board.
go. If we could do anything, I would. Are you coming to Chicago anytime soon? I think we were talking about that. Are
No,
you
but
coming
I
down?
can be.
You
I
could
can
be.
have
Okay,
faith.
don't talk about it though, because look, out here on the 23rd, we got a pool party going on. Look, don't play. Because we can make some phone calls and have some things after the show. I'm gonna make a phone call. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna call you
Okay.
after the show. Real business. That one is no game. So when you travel and you guys travel and you guys, you know, go state to state, how many states have y'all covered?
Um, who I used to keep all the states that I went to in my hashtag so I can remember them all. But um, I've been to Florida, several different cities in Florida, California, Vegas, um, Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas, Connecticut, Boston,
Wow.
um, Atlanta. Oh, oh man, Philly, Maryland, Virginia. I've been to Canada. I went to
Really?
Canada to perform. hmm
How was that?
I know I'm missing some places, but
But
that's just
that little that's a small list probably of what you have done, just off the top of the cerebellum, and that tells you that you know what I mean. You moving, you sticking and moving, and as a matter of fact, I think you're gonna be in Minnesota. I think you guys might be in Minnesota or something on the 23rd, if I'm mistaken. I got to go back and look though. Of what the conversation was, I'm not for sure. But when you were in Canada, was that a
I know
lot
next
different
month
than
will be
being
in
here?
Memphis. Hmm?
Huh? Was that a lot
I said
different than
I know
being
next month we supposed to be in
here?
Memphis.
So when you go to Canada, was it a
Mhm.
lot different than being when you sing in the United States, or was it?
No, actually, it was it was really like being here. I was surprised because I didn't know what to expect going to
Right.
Toronto. I didn't know
Hmm.
what to expect. But even because I did like 3 club dates out there, and even the area where all the clubs are happening, like it looked like Manhattan. Like
Wow.
it looked
Okay.
like Manhattan. So it was like everybody was just super cool, super chill. Maybe it had something to do with weed being legal. I don't know. But everybody was just super cool and
Right.
super chill out there. You know, me and my dancers was getting invited to different stuff, but I had a schedule to keep. I had like
Hmm.
studio time out there and stuff like that. But my dancers, they had a ball. They went to the West Indian parade that they had going on out there, and they was doing the thing. By the time I saw them again, they all had their face painted and everything. Like they was partying. I was stuck in the studio all day.
Right. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. I'm proud of you. Proud of your accomplishments. You got anything else, Jacob?
Nah, man, I just look forward to checking you out, hearing more from you, and look forward to seeing what's next for you, and I look forward to seeing you on Broadway as well. Salute.
Put it in the atmosphere.
Yeah, because I think every influential and every great singer needs to make some type of appearance on Broadway. To me, that's the most highest performance that you can go when you're a singer. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Cause when you have people like Ella Fitzgerald that's been on Broadway, Aretha, Patty, Gladys. You know, you have people like Minnie Riperton that's been on Broadway. Like you have all these high end phenomenal singers that we grew up listening to that's been on Broadway, and you have Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson been on Broadway, and
Jennifer
so
Hudson is an EGOT.
yeah, she's that deal. She's
Oh,
that deal.
Like
But,
to
but but I do think that the most underrated singer in the world right now, and she don't get her props, is Jasmine Sullivan. They don't give her props.
oh,
Listen, Jasmine, I
oh.
promise you, I was just bumping her on the way here.
Yeah, she don't get her props.
I
Like she
do
should.
not know the name of this song, but she was saying that she wanted to leave him alone, but she couldn't.
No, she can't.
She can't leave him alone. What's the name of
No,
that?
it's yeah,
If I could throw
right.
the towel in, but
Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
But do you know some Drea,
hey.
do you know something? She been singing about that same dude for the last 4 albums.
Are
He
you
must got
serious?
that. He must got that thigh, y'all.
I don't know what he got, but baby, let me tell you.
Listen, man. She been singing about this dude for a lot of albums.
The way he sang that song. I'm trying to
Listen.
find it. I mean, the way what is the name of it? This is the first time I heard it on the radio.
I think the official title is Another Man or
Another
In Love
Man.
with Another Man. Yeah.
That one and that last cut that everybody knows.
Oh, don't forget to go and pick up your feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Yeah. But hey, man,
Jasmine.
listen. To me, I know everybody is a Mary J fan. I can tell you, people love Mary J, but when I hear Jasmine, you know how that trembling feeling that you have from that church singer? Jasmine got that. I've never felt a tremor.
Yes.
I've never felt a tremor going through my body listening to Mary J. I heard it from Jasmine, Fantasia. I heard it from Jennifer Hudson. No, I said me.
Mm-hmm.
I said me.
Okay, you said you heard it from who now?
Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia. Jasmine Sullivan, just to name a few. Like
How about
I don't,
Avery Sunshine?
huh?
Avery Sunshine.
I mean, I don't get that from them, man.
You don't
Like
get
I
that
don't.
from Avery? I get that from Avery. You know who
No,
Avery is,
I
right?
don't. I don't. I mean, you talking about a Southern boy that grew up in a predominant black church. When they sing, it's like the roof come open. Yeah, like send a whole tremor through your whole body.
But that's because that's from the soul. When you sing, that's the
Yeah,
voice. That's
yeah.
from the
So
spirit.
I just think there's a few singers that can sing, but every singer can't sing. It's a difference.
It's a difference.
I
It is a
agree.
difference. You can
I
sing
agree.
a cappella. So when you can sing, I think when you can sing a cappella without any music and sound great, you can sing. You
Mm-hmm.
just sung a cappella. You can sing. You can sing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people need a little, a little, a little a little bit.
Just like Dre, I used to have this debate with my homeboy. He said
Mhm.
he'd rather listen to Mary sing. I said, you give me Lauryn Hill all day. You can keep Mary.
I get compared to Mary a lot.
Yeah. I mean, but Lauren she just like I be like, they was like my man asked me the other day, he said, man, what you listen to? I said, Miss Education. Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
He said, man, you been listening to that for 20 years, bro. I was like, yeah, bro. It don't never get
X
old to me.
Factor is my X
Yeah.
Factor is my jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
X
So
Factor.
I have to hear you sing a few different songs before I would peg you to be married. I would probably go more with
yeah, I just
sing just a little bit more. You got more than
for
that.
me, I went to a concert where it was Mary J, Tamia, Deborah Cox, Lauryn Hill, Kelly Price. Listen, man. Listen, Mary shouldn't have been on that show. Like, they really killed her, man. These women killed her, man.
They killed who?
Mary, they killed her.
Oh, I bet they did. Mary. No, let's not. I'm not saying it like that. Mary is an icon. And
She
I
is.
love it with that.
And
You know,
so is
that's
Keith
so
Sweat. And so is Keith Sweat.
y'all know that Mary J drag she be doing.
Yeah. Mary, listen. I'm not saying she's not icon. Mary has did a phenomenal job in this industry. She has put the women who's been in pain on her back to give them something to look forward to. You know what I mean? You know, so I can break Mary down and analyze her where most people can't. You know what I mean? I can hear the riffs. I can hear the runs. Let me tell you something. If people from a writing standpoint of view,
Walk up no closer.
you can't touch it. You can't touch it.
You can stand right
But
there.
but you know, when you got people like Tamia and Deborah Cox and Kelly Price and you know, when you got some people that man that sang that thing from the depths of their feet to the temple of their soul, like listen, it's a difference. It's a difference.
It is a difference. And Mary is an icon. Now, when we talk about Deborah Cox is one of my favorite back in the day when she sung this song with the guy from RL.
From Next, yes.
Him.
We can be friends. Yes.
That's oh Lord. That was, and you know, at that time I was growing up. So, you know, we
Right.
can't be friends for real.
Yeah. But what I will tell you, man, like I'm gonna say probably one of my favorite songs from Mary is 7 Days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can listen to that on repeat for like 30 times in a row.
7 from Mary?
Yeah.
Why am I thinking Tony Braxton 7 whole days without a
No.
break?
Mary
She got one too.
um,
She got one too. But Mary got one that's boy, look at here.
Monday, a friend of
Yes.
mine.
Yes.
Tuesday,
Okay,
we
got it.
played a game. Wednesday, you went away. Thursday, things weren't the same. On Friday, you came back. Wanted to kiss you on Saturday. On Sunday we make love, and what are we gonna do?
That's
That's
it.
Yeah,
it.
And
Okay.
that particular album is my favorite album by her.
Yes.
yeah,
You guys, if you guys can read across the screen while we are vibing over here at Exquisite Conversation. Thank you so much, Facebook users. We got follow Drea Nicole at Drea Nicole, capital N, capital Y, capital C on Instagram. You guys go follow her. Go follow her. Go
yeah.
follow. We are pushing, we are supporting, we are doing all those things over here at Exquisite Conversation. Yes. I'm definitely a supporter. You know, I'm supporting what anything that I love. I'm supporting. I can't do anything but give as much as I can receive. You know, you give, you receive, you receive, you give, so on and so forth. But Sister Girl Girlfriend is bad. Also follow her on YouTube. She does have a station. All her music and everything will be played on there. It'll tell you her tour dates, when she's going out, and when she's doing whatever she's doing. You guys make sure you buy tickets and purchase tickets to her show, please. And we will continue this thing. The next time you go out, we're gonna probably do a 30-day recap on you, just to see what's going on and have you drop something, have you not dropped something, and do a couple phone calls and a couple of things and see what we can do. Because Exquisite Conversation is definitely an exquisite PR firm too. And so we got some things brewing in the background with a couple of artists and some festivals going on and some festivals coming up here. And
Yeah.
yes, and then we got a couple other things that I can't put out there with the enterprise. Not yet, but I cannot wait to scream to the heavens about this other conjoined thing that's going to happen. And I don't know. I got some good things coming on, you guys. I dropped some good seeds. I have planted some good seeds in the present years, and I think they're coming to fruition now, and I'm really grateful for them. and the people that I'm encountering and the people that are bumping into, I am definitely bowing down to my heavenly Father and thanking Him and the universe. I'm happy about what's going on and what's about to happen, and giving me strength to keep pushing on no matter what. Um, so tell us what maybe you can't tell us the next hit song, but what is it that you want people to vibe to and go listen to right now, Drea?
The vibes we're going to listen to right now, go check out my album, Musical Therapy. That was definitely a labor of love. All of those songs are my babies. So definitely go listen to Musical Therapy. And my following single, Are You Ready? There's a video up on my YouTube page for Are You Ready? There's a video up for two of the songs or for Musical Therapy, Start a War and Disclaimer. All of those is there. Um, yeah, just catch up so you can see where I came from and then follow me along to see where I'm going.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I dig it. Just know this, Drea, you are in the South now. You in
You know
Georgia,
what?
so you
Mm.
definitely need to get with you a Southern soul producer and make some Southern soul hits because people who sing Southern soul music are eating like no other.
The third person to tell me
I'm talking about doing I'm talking about doing 5, 6, 7 shows a month. They eating.
that.
All righty. What we're gonna do though, we're gonna do a recap because we owe you a little bit more than what we're giving you. Let me be asking people right now what's next week. Um, we don't what's next week. Um, because if nothing else, Miss Lily May, that's my sister, Miss Lily May. She she get all the praise. So we got to give you a little more, a little more of an exquisite conversation and take a few things somewhere with you. So, yes, um, we are very, very, very sorry for. I apologize for not having, the plugger out there correctly. We behind the scenes, you know, we have a production team. We're behind the scenes. People are doing things. But I myself will give you a public apology for even bringing you out as a photographer because that is not what you do. Photography and it's just disappointing. Photography and/or because this is not you, honey. This is not you, and that's embarrassing as a publicist and a PR. That's a disappointment. Um, yeah, and so people are asking for a public apology. Somebody gonna come through somebody's page. So yes, I apologize to you, honey, from the bottom of my heart, and I will definitely give you a whole nother. We owe you something for that. That's definitely how we move around here, how I move around here. Um, yeah, because you have to do your due diligence, and I got them coming through my page right now. So you definitely got a nasty fan base, because they all over my page. They all over my page, regardless of regardless of a good interview. They coming through like I'm like look down like 35 people. Wait a minute. So yeah, I do apologize to you. I'm sorry. I do not do I do not do the follow up, but that this is this lesson learned though. A lesson learned as a PR to stay on top of things and stay on top of the follow ups because when things like this happen, you have to give a public apology. And I do. Exquisite conversation from myself, the CEO and founder, publicly apologizes, and you will have a platform, and we will push some other things for you. And that was told, and I'm gonna take the responsibility because I am the CEO and founder. But um, somebody will be sending out a message. Um, you guys keep talking.
Well,
Y'all like, I don't know what to say. Shut that down. Shut that down.
Drea,
Okay.
all I can
Look,
tell
you bad,
you
but you a bad mamma jamma when you can shut some things
is
down from far
is
away. You hear me?
is that is that is that Southern Soul though. That's gonna put you in a whole different market. It's all about getting in different lanes. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because Calvin Richardson was backup for Angie Stone for 20 years, and he's in that Southern Soul realm as well, and he's still in the R&B realm. You know who Calvin Richardson is, right?
Mm-mm.
What? Oh wow! Oh wow! Just look him up then. Just look up Calvin.
You about to say my black card?
No, well, I mean, I guess you just get to the South, so I don't know, man. I mean, it be like that sometimes.
Sample. I'm a northern girl.
Yeah, but like I said, he's been out there for 20 years, so he's been out there a long
Mm.
time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but there you go, though. Yeah, he very serious. So, but I'm pretty sure you'll learn who he is because you in Georgia now. You'll learn who he is.
Mm.
Yeah, because they're always booking him out there, always.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So
So
you like
you got any acting roles coming up?
well currently I'm on a web series called Foster Sin, and I'm on another web series called Starting from Scratch.
Okay then.
So you could go on Foster Sin is on Tubi.
Hmm.
So you have to go on Tubi to check that out, and Starting from Scratch is on YouTube.
Okay.
Also, I did a performance on Next Sound Studio. I think
Uh-huh.
that's the one that you saw.
Hmm.
That's the one that
That's
really
why
has.
I went into your YouTube because when I said, okay, way back like 4 minutes into it, I'm like, this ain't. I know what's going on. Just talk to sis. So your YouTube station and that Billy, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's going on, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I know what you got. You got YouTube, you got BET and Vibe. You got a lot going on, Sheen Magazine, and some more stuff. So I understand what's going on. Like I said, I will definitely bring you back here. We're gonna give it a little slow down time for you to
Mhm.
make a couple another video, probably another video on YouTube, or I'll probably give you, about a week and a half. But whoever's there, we will pull and move out the way and bring you back. And by that time, we'll get it where it's refreshed. But this definitely will be one of Exquisite's what do they call them, bloopers? Yes. Yes, because they got it in the background, honey. They coming for me like, wait, what? I'm like, hold on, who is these people? It's okay, I caught on real fast because I know I just talked to you like, and what was that? But it's okay. um we're gonna bring you back. And when you make one more song go on YouTube, I will definitely post your YouTube, and I will give you some other things. We'll talk about behind the scenes. I will follow you up um, with some bonus promos and
Well,
give you
thank
some
you.
follows on the other page and some other things like that. Because that's how we do. You gotta fix it. So I'll fix it. No worries. I will fix it. And yeah, it's now down to the hour, and I will talk to you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so thank you guys so much for enjoying the show with us tonight. We kept it all the way real. Ain't nobody perfect. We kept it all the way real, and I love you guys. I love you guys. Facebook followers, YouTube followers, check her out. Go ahead and plug yourself again.
And thanks for having me. I appreciate
Hmm.
it.
You're welcome. Let's keep it real. That's just people make mistakes. Plug yourself. Tell them where you at, y'all. We're gonna be promoting her too. We got things we promoting right now with our clients, but we will be giving her a month of free promo just because you know you gotta fix what you got wrong. It is what it is. You are who? Drea Nicole. And you got to follow her where?
Follow me at Drea Nicole NYC on everything.
On every
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everything. DreaNicoleNYC.com is the website.
absolutely. Go to www.DreaNicole.com. Follow her, buy her album. Are you on Spotify?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on
You
Spotify. I'm on Apple Music. I'm on everything.
okay?
Okay.
She is on everything. You heard what she says, you guys. You guys, we're gonna have a good night tonight. And we will see you guys back next week. And the next week after that, you'll be seeing Drea Nicole again with a new hit. Peace.
Peace.